Hi, how are y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing really well. Today, I'd like to show y'all my complete Disney DVD and Blu-ray collection. And I figured it'd be fun to start off by showing y'all Princess Merida on the top shelf of a shelf that contains movies that are actually not Disney. So that's a bit ironic, but anyway, let's get to it. Well, there is one PBS documentary that's about Walt Disney, but Disney did not make it, so I don't consider it a Disney DVD. All right, let's get to it. Let's look at this collection. All right, starting off, let me tell you all how I organize the shelves. The first shelf is Disney television and Studio Ghibli movies that Disney distributed. So let's look at the first film in the collection. We have Disney Channel Holiday. So this contains five Christmas-themed episodes of shows that aired on Disney Channel in the early aughts. We have That's So Raven, Lizzie McGuire, Even Stevens, Kim Possible, and The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, which began airing in 2005. So I don't know if it's considered the early aughts, but this is a pretty cool DVD to own. I got this from the Disney Movie Club. Second DVD we have is Lizzie McGuire, Fashionably Lizzie, and this contains 4 episodes of Lizzie McGuire. And I also got this from the Disney Movie Club. Pretty cool DVD. Then we have my Sofia the First collection. I love Sofia the First. Sofia the First, Once Upon a Princess, featuring Cinderella. Clover, he's so funny. Alright, then we have Sofia the First, The Enchanted Feast, featuring Snow White. Clover again, pretty cool. And then we have Sofia the First, Ready to be a Princess, featuring Princess Jasmine. Sofia the First, Holidays in Enchantia, featuring Princess Aurora. I love this slipcover. Then we have Sofia the First, The Curse of Princess Ivy. We have Princess Amber. Oh, and look at that. It features Rapunzel. That's awesome. Nice slipcover, too. Then we have Dear Sofia, a royal collection featuring Princess Jasmine, Mulan, Belle, and Princess Tiana. I'm sorry, Princess Belle. Pretty cool DVD. Alright, then we have The Floating Palace featuring Princess Ariel. And look, Sofia's mermaid friend. Oh, I can't think of her name off the top of my head. Is it here? The mermaid Una? Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, well, I'm pretty sure I'm not pronouncing it correctly, but yeah, I know that's her name. All right. So then we have Sofia the First, The Secret Library, featuring Olaf and Princess Merida. This is the latest Sofia the First DVD currently available to own. Hope they make more. Well, but I don't know, because I'm kind of worried about running out of space in my shelf. Then we have Elena of Avalor, Ready to Rule, compilation DVD. I love Elena of Avalor. Then we have Elena and the Secret of Avalor, a made-for-TV movie. This one features a couple of episodes of Elena of Avalor, and it has Princess Sofia in the background. How cool is that? I'm sorry if this is out of focus. The Lion Guard, Life in the Pride Lands. This one was pretty cool because it came with 5 free wristbands. That's awesome. Great show. I love The Lion Guard. If you like The Lion King, if you like Disney Junior, Disney animation, you'd love The Lion Guard, and I definitely recommend watching it if you have not watched it. Then we have Doc McStuffins' Cuddle Me Lambie. This is such a sweet show. I really like it. I love Doc. She's a good role model. A great show for kids to watch. For anyone who likes animation, great show. I love Doc McStuffins. I'm happy that it's still airing. It's currently on its, I believe, 4th or 5th season, so that's awesome. Alright, let's look at the rest of these DVDs. But first, let's put these back, because we're running out of space. I've made a mess. I'm going to have to organize all these once again, but that's fine. Alright, then we have Tangled, Before Ever After. This is a great made-for-TV movie. I really hope they release a compilation disc pretty soon of Tangled the series, because that show is awesome. And we have Rapunzel and Eugene Flynn Rider, whatever you wish to call the guy. Sometimes I like to call him Eugene, sometimes I like to call him Flynn Rider. But anyway, if you love Tangled, you'll love Tangled Before Ever After. So if you haven't watched it yet, I'd recommend checking it out. Alright. Then we have the first season of Mickey Mouse. This one began airing in 2013, and it's really cool because it has a really old school vibe to it. It's hand-drawn, and Mickey looks somewhat similar to his original design, and it's pretty cool that they're still making Mickey Mouse shorts in this day and age. And I believe yesterday, the 9th of June 2017, the first episode of the third season, well, the first episode of a new season just began airing, so that's awesome. And there was a Christmas special in late 2016, and in October of 2017 they're gonna show a Halloween special, and these are half-hour specials, so that's pretty cool. Mickey is the mascot of the Walt Disney Company, so it's great to see them, having him in projects. All right. So then we have Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Mickey Saves Santa. This one's pretty cool because this was when Disney Junior was still Playhouse DVD. So we have the Playhouse DVD logo. How awesome is that? Mickey Saves Santa. Alright, then we have the first season of Goof Troop. This show is awesome. If you haven't watched Goof Troop, you should definitely check it out because it's awesome. And then we have the second season of Goof Troop. This is such a sweet show. I love Goofy. He's such a relatable character. Everyday person, if you know what I mean. Alright, then we have Yourself a Goofy Little Christmas. There's Goofy with his son Max. Great DVD. Then we have the first season of DuckTales. Ooh. Every day they're out there making DuckTales. Ooh. Then we have the second season of DuckTales. This one's kind of strange how they released these DVDs because this one contains the pilot. You would assume that they would have the pilot in the first volume, but no, they have it in volume 2. Did I call the first volume first season? I meant first volume. Then we have the third season of DuckTales. It's a great show. You should really watch it. Looking forward to watching the new DuckTales that's going to air in the summer. Disney XD. DuckTales the movie, Treasure of the Lost Lamp. Then we have Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. It's a great show as well. I only have the first volume, but that's still something. Then we have, look, they're all falling. Recess Christmas, Miracle on 3rd Street, full-length holiday movie, and I believe these are compilation. This is a compilation DVD. It'd be pretty cool if they released more Recess compilation DVDs with a couple of episodes, because this only has a runtime of, I believe, let's see, focus, 65 minutes, so that's not a lot. And I really enjoyed watching this show. So I hope somehow maybe they'll release the complete series on DVD. That would be really cool, and I'm sure I'm not the only person who would like that. But I'm still happy to have at least one Recess DVD in my collection. All right. Then we have the first season of Gargoyles. This show is awesome. It's really dark, and it has a really good storytelling. The voice acting is amazing. The voice actor who voices Goliath is really cool. He's a really well-known voice actor. He was in The Princess and the Frog. I feel bad not knowing his name off the top of my head. I believe it's... I'm not even going to say his name because I don't want to be wrong. All right, yeah. The voice actor who voices Goliath, really cool. Does a great job. Second season, volume 1 of Gargoyles. It's pretty cool. Then we have the second volume of the second season of Gargoyles. Alright. We have Star Wars Rebels, the complete first season. Really cool show. If you've never watched Star Wars in your life, I would recommend watching Star Wars Rebels first, because it's pretty cool. You learn a lot. Yeah, you learn a lot. You get to get familiar with Star Wars. So that's pretty cool. Then we have the second season of Star Wars Rebels. Really cool show. Then we have Gravity Falls. Even stranger. This one has 8 episodes of this really cool show. That's cute. Yeah, Gravity Falls. Alright, then we have Phineas and Ferb, The Days of Summer. Really cool DVD. This comes with a couple of episodes of Phineas and Ferb, but the runtime is only 90 minutes. So if you're going to get a Phineas and Ferb DVD, definitely check out how many episodes they have, because you want to get a lot of bang for your buck, if you know what I mean. But still, a couple of episodes, that's something. I'm grateful. Phineas and Ferb. Then we have the first volume of The Weekenders. This show is so cool. This began airing, I'm not too sure when it began airing, but this is such a cool show. I absolutely adore it. The Weekenders. And then we have the second volume of The Weekenders, and that completes the series. This show, like I said, is really cool. Such a sweet show. And I definitely recommend watching it if you haven't watched it yet. Now we have the Studio Ghibli collection, but only the ones that Disney distributed. So we have My Neighbor Totoro. Fantastic movie. Very beautiful, very sweet. I love it, and I've only seen the American dubbed version of it, but it's so cool because it has real life sisters who are voicing sisters. So that's awesome. Dakota Fanning and Elle Fanning. That is awesome. Then we have Whispers of the Heart. I actually have not seen Whispers of the Heart, but I'm looking forward to watching it. Of course, it's a Studio Ghibli film. Then we have Kiki's Delivery Service. I actually haven't watched this one either, but it's a Studio Ghibli film. It's from Hayao Miyazaki. How can I not look forward to watching it? And then we have Spirited Away. Words cannot describe how amazing this movie is. This might just be the greatest animated movie ever made. I don't know if it is, but it just might be. It's phenomenal. Hayao Miyazaki, Spirited Away. And this one was actually distributed by Touchstone Pictures, but we all know that's a subdivision of Disney. So I consider it part of the Disney distribution lineup of Studio Ghibli films. The Wind Rises, the final film of Hayao Miyazaki at the time, but it was announced that he's working on a new one for Studio Ghibli, so we have another one to look forward to. I haven't seen this one yet either, but eventually I'll get around to watching it. Alright. I unorganized every single movie. Oh well. Alright, now we have the second shelf. And for the second shelf, I organized it with theatrical Disney animated movies, so the ones that are considered the classics. So I did the best I could to do it in chronological order from the year of release, but off the top of my head I couldn't remember it too well. So yeah. The first movie we have is 1937 Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This is the newer Blu-ray edition, the Walt Disney Signature Collection. First ever feature-length film Disney ever produced, and it's Walt Disney ever produced, and it's amazing. Great movie, quintessential Disney. Alright. Then we have Pinocchio, and this is the Walt Disney Signature Collection. And this is beautiful artwork, and this is really nice. Are they called digibooks? That it's a Target exclusive, but for the 70th anniversary edition, I thought the artwork was really nice. This is really nice as well, and it comes with a really nice book, but the artwork for the 70th edition was really nice. So yeah, Pinocchio. Bambi. This was just re-released, the Walt Disney Signature Collection. Beautiful artwork. Dumbo. I actually haven't seen Dumbo yet, but I'm gonna get around to watching it eventually. We have a 2-movie collection, The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, and Fun and Fancy Free. So If y'all have ever seen any of these movies, please let me know down in the comments if you like them, if you love them, what's your favorite Disney movie? Cinderella. I love Cinderella. Such a quintessential Disney movie. I absolutely adore this movie. It's such a classic. Cinderella. Alice in Wonderland. I haven't seen this version of Alice in Wonderland. I've seen the one with Johnny Depp. But Alice is probably one of my favorite characters to meet at Disney World, so I'm looking forward to watching this one. Alice in Wonderland. Peter Pan. I'm not sure if this was a Target exclusive, but it's a digibook, just like Pinocchio, and it comes with a book. It looks like a little golden book, and look at that. We have Peter Pan and the Darling Children and Tinkerbell flying over Big Ben. It's actually a dream of mine to fly over Big Ben. Look at all of London. Peter Pan, the Diamond Edition. Love Peter Pan. Really dear to my heart. Oh my goodness gracious. This movie is amazing. Let's focus. Come on. Sleeping Beauty. Fantastic movie from start to finish. Once Upon a Dream is it just might be my favorite original song ever used in a Disney movie. And when it comes to my favorite Disney princesses, Princess Aurora is definitely up there. Look for the bare necessities. We have the Jungle Book, and I got this one from the Disney Movie Rewards, and for some odd reason it came with a price tag. That was interesting. The Jungle Book. I actually haven't seen this version of it, but I've seen the live action version and I love it. We have the Aristocats. So sweet. The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. 101 Dalmatians, the Diamond Edition. Yeah, I'm missing a couple of Disney movies, so I'm gonna wait. I don't know if I should wait for them to be re-released from the Disney Vault or get them on Amazon, eBay. I don't know. What do y'all think? I really need Lady and the Tramp, and a couple of more. All right, next we have Oliver and Company, The Fox and the Hound 1 and The Fox and the Hound 2. See, was The Fox and the Hound 2 theatrically released? Is it considered part of the Disney Classic lineup? If so, if it's not, then it shouldn't be up here. But oh well, because Oliver and Company and The Fox and the Hound, they are part of the Disney lineup, so it's okay. And you get 3 movies in one case, so it saves you shelf space. And this was a really good deal. 3 movies on Blu-ray. Come on, you can't pass that up. The Sword in the Stone. The Black Cauldron, 25th Anniversary Edition. Uh-oh. The Great Mouse Detective. The Rescuers and The Rescuers Down Under on DVD. The Little Mermaid, the Diamond Edition. Alright, earlier I said that Once Upon a Dream might just be my favorite original song used in a Disney movie, but part of that, it's actually called Part of Your World. I don't know why I always think it's called Part of That World, but my goodness gracious, I love Part of Your World. It's really relatable to me personally. I honestly try my best to listen to that song once a week, and when I listen to it, I need to watch the clip from the movie. Wow, I think that's the best part of the entire movie. This is a great, great movie. The movie that kicked off the Disney Renaissance era. I love The Little Mermaid. Love Princess Ariel as well. The Little Mermaid, I love that movie. Tale as old as time. Beauty and the Beast, the 25th Anniversary Edition. The Walt Disney Signature Collection. This movie is amazing. It has great music. It has a great story. I love Beauty and the Beast. Wow. Aladdin. A whole new world. A dazzling place I never knew. That is my favorite line from that song. It's a great movie. Fantastic movie, Aladdin. Renaissance era was amazing. Uh-oh. Then we have The Lion King. And at one point, this was the highest grossing animated movie of all time. And I think it was in the top 3. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was in the top 3 at its peak. At the very least, top 5. I believe it grossed more than $900 million worldwide. But this is also a great movie. And there's one song, Hakuna Matata, that's a fantastic song to sing to yourself whenever you're feeling down. And it just puts a smile on your face. And that's what's great about Disney, the magic it creates, how it's able to transport us to a magical world. And, all our worries are left behind. I love the Walt Disney Company. The Lion King on DVD. This one was released, I believe, in 2011. I believe 2011, yes. The DVD version of it. I'm fine with only having the DVDs and not Blu-rays for certain movies. Alright, then we have The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I believe this is just The Hunchback of Notre Dame. It says 2-movie collection, but I think they just mean because it has the Blu-ray and the DVD. Let's see, it has, why isn't it focusing? Why isn't it focusing? Come on. Oh my goodness gracious, this does have The Hunchback of Notre Dame Part 2. So it has, the Blu-ray. Oh, okay, so I think that the movies are just on the DVDs, and the Hunchback, and the Blu-ray contains, No, it says disc 1, 2 feature films, and then disc 2 and 3 feature film. So yeah, The Hunchback of Notre Dame and The Hunchback of Notre Dame 2, Blu-ray and DVD. So no false advertisement there. Great movie. Really underrated. Alright, we have Hercules on DVD. Pocahontas and Pocahontas 2. Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? I'm so sorry that y'all have to hear my singing every once in a while, but the music in these movies is just too darn good to not sing when you look at the cover of one of these movies. I love Pocahontas. Oh my goodness gracious, here we go. Mulan and Mulan 2. Mulan is awesome. She's just so darn cool. Let's get down to business. Oh my gosh, I love Mulan so darn much. Great movie. I can't get enough of Mulan. Such a fantastic movie. I love Mulan. Alright, now we have... Oh no, I knew that was going to happen. We have Tarzan. Tarzan is cool. I haven't seen it in more than a decade, so I can't remember it too well, but from what I remember, I really enjoyed it. Then we have Dinosaur on DVD. Yeah, I haven't seen Dinosaur yet. I've ridden the attraction in Animal Kingdom and I'm a big fan, so I'm looking forward to watching Dinosaur. The Emperor's New Groove. So now we're in the... What should we call this era? Not transition. That would be after, the passing of Walt Disney, so... let's just call it the 2000s era for now. I can't really think of a name off the top of my head. So yeah, I haven't seen this movie also in a really long time, so I can't remember it too well. But yeah, The Emperor's New Groove. Atlantis, The Lost Empire. Same thing, I haven't seen it in a while, so I can't remember it too well. Come on, why do these need to fall? Alright, we have Lilo and Stitch. I remember I first watched this movie when it came, not in theaters when it came out, but when it came out in video. I might have just watched it on VHS, or it was DVD, not too sure, but I actually remember really enjoying Lilo and Stitch. There's this really funny scene where she calls someone and she says something. It's so funny. Such a sweet movie. I believe it made me cry. A lot of these movies made me cry. I should have started saying that when I started showing y'all the movies and telling y'all which ones made me cry. Alright, then we have Treasure Planet. And I don't know if I've watched Treasure Planet before. It's another movie from the 2000s. Meet the Robinsons. I haven't seen this one, but looking forward to watching it. I don't plan on ever getting Home on the Range on DVD. The reviews are not too good for that movie, and yeah, I think I'll pass. Same thing with Chicken Little. I remember watching Chicken Little in theaters, but I don't know if I'd enjoy it today. Yeah. Then we have Bolt. I've never seen Bolt either. Alright, now we're coming to an era that's really dear to my heart. And let's call this one the Revival era? Yeah, let's call it the Revival era. And it started in 2009 with The Princess and the Frog. This movie is amazing. Princess Tiana, she's a female warrior. She is incredible. Great role model for anyone to have. This movie really kicked off a great era. It's a darn shame that it didn't do a little bit better in the box office, because it's a hand-drawn animated film, and it showed us how beautiful traditional animation is. It's a beautiful film, beautiful story. Princess Tiana is a great princess. Speaking about princesses, I really love those commercials on the Disney Channel. Dream Big, Princess. Those commercials are amazing. The Princess and the Frog, 2009, kicked off one of the greatest eras in the history of Disney. Yeah, I said it. I really believe it's one of the greatest eras in the history of Disney. The Princess and the Frog. Tangled. The Princess and the Frog kicked off the Revival era, but Tangled showed us that we're in a new era, and this movie is incredible. I loved it from start to finish. I just love Tangled. I think Mandy Moore did a fantastic job. Such a great story, such great music, and this was the first ever. No, I'm not gonna say this is the first ever, but I'm gonna. I think it's safe to say this was the most successful computer generated, the most famous computer animated film Disney ever made, and it's no surprise why, because it's a fantastic movie, and it also shows us that at the end of the day, whether it's traditional or whether it's computer animated, it's not really about the animation technique, it's about the story. That's what makes a good film a great film. And this was a great film. I love Tangled. Pretty sure it made me cry. Then we have Winnie the Pooh. This one was released in 2011. And after John Lasseter came back when he became the head of Disney Animation, he released this movie, and to this day, this is the last traditionally animated movie Disney released. It didn't do too well in the box office, but hopefully Disney in the near future returns to traditional animated movies. That'd be great. Maybe for Mickey's 100th birthday, they can create a feature-length Mickey movie, right? Wouldn't that be cool? Running out of space here. Uh-oh, I'm already showed y'all that. Fun. Alright, we have Wreck-It Ralph. This one was nominated for Best Animated Feature Film in 2012, but it did not win. It lost to Brave. Brave is a movie that's really dear to my heart. I haven't seen Wreck-It Ralph yet, but looking forward to watching it. Wreck-It Ralph. And the sequel is coming out in November 2018. So that's pretty cool. Wreck-It Ralph. We have Frozen. I absolutely adore Frozen. I love Frozen. Oh my goodness gracious. I think this is my favorite soundtrack when it comes to Disney movies. I love Frozen so darn much. My favorite song in Frozen? Love is an Open Door. Yeah, without a doubt, Love is an Open Door. But I love Elsa. I love Queen Elsa. I love Princess Anna. I love Kristoff, Olaf, Sven. Such a great movie. You know, I'm not gonna spoil anything. It's such a great movie. I'm looking forward to the sequel in 2019. I love Frozen so darn much. All right, Big Hero 6. I haven't seen Big Hero 6, but I'm looking forward to watching it. Big Hero 6, one of the best animated feature film in 2014. All right, then we have Zootopia. This movie is really dear to my heart. Judy Hopps is a great role model. Such a sweet movie. I love Zootopia, but this was released